It's sitting right underneath here. And this is the micro. So this is the micro mic. Just gonna do a little skating. Just so you guys can see me skate. I'm on Zack Doeling's new Pro board. This board has totally blown my mind. Like, I'm able to ollie a lot better. I'm able to do 180s a lot better, 50-50s a lot better, rock to fakies a lot better. The only thing that I'm having a lot of issues with, and that's body variables, but I think it's because the board is so thin that I'm just like kind of scared to actually do that move. But at the same time, I've been skating for about 2 years, a little over 2 years. I'm not as consistent as I want to, but yeah, that's about it. One thing I will note about that, the wheelbase is a whole lot smaller than I'm used to. So that's why I kind of messed up at the beginning. I forgot that I was not on a knee. On a knee board. It's a 15.4 on the meat board. This one's 14. So we're talking about this much of a difference, whole inch difference, whole inch and a half difference. And when you're at an inch and a half difference, that's a huge difference. So one of the cool tricks that I like to do is I like to do a lot of caveman stuff. One of them is the front side 180. And with Zack's board, as you can see, that's like pretty constant. It wasn't constant with the other boards. I think because of the wheelbase and everything else. Like, I get that. But I do need to practice a lot of my ollies. I need to practice a lot of my ollies, and I need to practice my 50-50s. Because I'll start hitting my 50-50s, and then I don't know, they go kind of ghost a little bit, a little cold. There we go. And I know, like, a lot of it has to do with the wheelbase. Well, the majority has to do with the wheelbase. About a 14-inch wheelbase compared to what I was riding was a 15.4, and that's like a huge difference. Really like that though. I really like how I can do those 180 caveman. It's like kind of like a cool trick that I like to do. Ooh. I'm gonna go back to my standard tricks, which is going to be rock to fakie. I'll start off 50-50, rock it back and forth here, then go to rock to fakie. They just kind of glide. Anything 180, this board automatically does it. You don't have to put too much pressure on your toes or on your heels. I mean, all you gotta do is kind of do it. Which it takes probably about, I don't know, like 20 minutes to get used to. Then after that, you're like, oh yeah, this board just like flips around real quick. I like to throw this board, just throw it down, it doesn't matter what side it's on. This is a twin tail slash twin nose, so it's at 6.7 on each end, so you're getting like the best of both worlds. If you're coming off of heroin skateboards, I mean, you're gonna catch on really quick. Because with heroin skateboards, they really taper off and they really got like small noses and small tails. And this board, I mean, all you're missing is this whole gut right here. So literally, if you just gut this right here and add another inch on each side, I mean, you're looking at heroin skateboard right here. And that's the truth too. I think that's why I feel so comfortable on this board, because I'm not far off from what I was riding with a lot of heroin skateboards. Last year I was riding a lot of 14.25 wheelbase heroin skateboards, and then as soon as I came to this board right here, I felt like, you know what, this feels so familiar. And that was the truth of the board. Like, this board feels like so familiar all of a sudden. And 50 right there. I'm gonna follow it up. Nope. Not enough speed for my rock to take. What a great board. This is 8.3 width, and the length I think is 31, it's under 32, so it's 31 and a half or 31.6, some shit like that. Like, I'm not too sure on the length, but the board is so good. And I'm rocking under titaniums, 149s. And right now I got 97A nano rats, and they're the wide width, so they got a 34 millimeter patch, compared to a lot of other wheels we're going to find anywhere from 18 to 25 wheel patch. These nano rats have a 34 millimeter patch, and that helps a whole lot. Like, you feel a lot more stable, when you're riding this board compared to like, I did start off with 97X's, and I had the Gerards, the Ariel Gerard wheels, and those patches were just too thin. The V5 feels really good, but I think the V5 works really well when you're rolling the 60 millimeters. But I'm talking beginner lingo right now because, like, I mean, this means nothing to people that are like advanced skaters. So if you're a beginner, you're gonna want to roll with that wider patch, nano wrap. And because it's so cold right now, I'm not rolling with the Spitfire 99 Conical Fools, which I like to ride those in the summer, only because in the heat, I think I don't like slide out and I don't catch as many pebbles and like mess myself up. But with these 97 Anorats, that's like a thing of the past. Like they just kind of, I don't have to worry about myself running over something stupid and just like wiping out for no reason. Which with Spitfires, if I run over anything, like I mean, I'm talking the smallest pebble, especially in the cold, I'm doing shit. And that's usually like when I'm done with the skate park and I'm coming out the skate park and I'm just going in my car, like I'm usually eating shit in between then and then. And that's like, that's the worst feeling right there. That's the one thing about Spitfires that I hate the most. And like if you're a beginner skater, they've got such a white patch, so it's like it fools you because you're like, look at that white patch. Like this is gonna help me skate. And then you roll over something and you just fucking eat shit. And that like kills the whole vibe. Like I've eaten a lot of shit because Spitfire Conical Fools, and that's because I'm a beginner skater mainly. And on top of it, it's just like, I guess, bad luck. So these are the Nanorats, 97A. It's got a very, very wide patch, 34 millimeter, compared to a lot of other wheels, even compared to like Conical Fools. That's like such a huge, huge patch. And these are 52 millimeters, so you got to keep that in mind. They're going to help anybody who's a new skater like me. They're going to help you so much just because they got that little bit of softness and you got such a wide patch. So like your balance, it automatically kicks in. This board makes you want to flick it everywhere. Such a comfortable board. If you do not have this board and you're looking to get a skateboard, I highly recommend getting Zack Doeling's board. And that's if it's available. I mean, it's a great Christmas gift. I'm telling you that much. really good Christmas gift right here. It's gonna run you out the door about $124, and that's out the door tax and everything. And I stuck pig rails on it just so it lasts longer. Plus I started getting used to rails, especially when I'm in the street. I like having that much closer to the ground. I mean, that's all it is about. It's not about like, okay, they slide better or nothing. I mean, I'm a beginner skater, so that has nothing to do with it. What it has to do with is this much closer from the bottom of my wheel to whatever obstacle that I'm hitting on. That has everything to do with why I'm riding rails right now. This board just chasing me right now. So I'm rolling the Thunders Titaniums 149s, very light, and I got 97A nano rats on here, and then the 54 millimeter patch. So that's what I'm riding on Zack Doeling's board right now. Such a fun board. Whew. Getting a little tired. I was skating a lot before I went live. I'm just trying to get used to this board a lot. I really like the combo with the wheels. These fit me really good. I mean, I really do like Spitfires a lot, but something about bones, winter, you're not like slipping out all crazy, so that feels really good. So these Spitfires, it feels like I'm riding on ice a lot. These wheels, they slide really good, so it's not. No, it is. It is a big difference. When you're riding Comical Fools, you're going to slide all over the place compared to any other wheel. I mean, I'm going to say that being an over 2-year skater with confidence, because that's just the experience that I've had with Comical Fools. If you're riding Comical Fools, you already know you're going to slide over the place. Whew. Here you guys go, Zack Doeling's board. Very, very, very beginner friendly. I think it has a lot to do also with the K26 concave. Your feet automatically start molding to it. The issues that I'm having right now skating this, which is it's only one issue, and that's anything that I have to do with body variables. So anytime I try to like 180 on this board, from my body, I don't have the confidence that I did on a wider board, which I think that has everything to do with just this being an 8.3, like nothing else. So This board is way too much fun. Way too much fun. Like if you're an 825 rider, I highly recommend going out and getting this board. Like if you can afford it, or for Christmas, just get this board. I mean, it's going to change a lot of things for you. I think it's going to make everything a whole lot easier for you because of the K26 concave. And on top of that, you're going to get a very sturdy board that's going to last at least 4 times as long as any other board. And then I stuck pig rails on there, so I'm expecting this thing to last all the way till summer. And that's just based on, like, I'm a beginner skater and I do not pop my board a lot. I just mainly do ollies and front side 180s and some shove it here and there. But like, I don't do any kick flips, which I'm hoping that this board's going to teach me, because I've actually tried a lot of kick flips on this board. Feels like they're going to come eventually. Just not anytime soon. So it's not like something that I'm focusing on. I'm really focusing on making sure that I get my body variables back and that I'm able to ride this very comfortable at the skate park. And this board is super easy to bail off of. Like, I have not gotten stuck on this board, although I feel it like grippy. I'm able to just jump off. Like, I haven't felt like the need where, oh, I'm gonna get in trouble and twist my ankle or anything like that. Like, anytime I'm trying any tricks, I feel like I'm able to like get on top of this board and bail off it. So I am rolling mop grip, and that's, you know, pretty grippy. So, I heard that pepper is a lot more grippier, which I'll probably try pepper on the next board setup that I do, just for the hell of it. But at the same time, it's going to be hard for me personally not to grab another one of these boards and ride it. I just love it that much. I have not liked the board this much since I got on heroin. When I first got on the heroin board, I was like, oh dang, you know, I felt like I can learn a lot off of it. And I did. But since then, I went back to slashing meat mill boards just because I've been doing a lot of boards at the skate park, and I wanted that wider wheelbase. And now I want to come back down to a shorter wheelbase, but I'm stuck on Thunders because I love fucking Thunders, right? So I'm not going to be able to get that much shorter of a wheelbase unless I grab a board with the shorter wheelbase, which this one is the 14. So that gives me an overall probably about a 14.4 wheelbase, and it's actually a little bit trying to get used to it because I'm coming off of a meek mill and a meek slasher board, and a meek slasher board is at 15.4. So I'm basically riding like a 16-inch wheelbase, and I'm coming down to, you know, a 14.5 wheelbase. So I mean, that's the only thing that I can say, like, that I have to get used to, is like making sure that my legs are together more. But it didn't take me that long at all. I mean, it's just more repetition. So when I come out, it's like, oh, you know, make sure I'm doing my drop-ins, make sure that I'm getting my block the fakies and my 50-50s, make sure those are all nailed. And then, you know, trying something new or getting more aggressive with what I'm doing. So lock the fakies, those are all cylinder tight. All of my 180s are actually a whole lot easier to perform, but I am having a lot of trouble with my body variables. So anything, see, I don't even want to try right now, but that's me jumping off my board and landing 180. I'm just not in the mood to do that trick. But 50-50s are coming along. So from there, all of my ollies have been pretty substantial. It would be the same, but I feel it's a whole lot easier. Like it's not, I don't have to put so much effort into doing the ollies that I know I can do. So now it's about me just getting higher and getting more consistent with it. The one super cool thing about this board is it's a twin, and I always wanted to skate a twin. And when I skated, it was an egg. I skated 2 egg twins, and those were my favorite boards, like hands down, just to skate. So this board I just throw down. However, I just go for it. Anything 180 or anything that's like flickable with this board, so easy. This board automatically makes it want to flip it in the air. It's like automatic with this board. 360s. If you are learning how to do kick flips, like which I'm far from that, but eventually I'll get there. This is going to be the board that's going to put you over that edge. All right, you guys, that is the Zack Doeling 8.3 twin, and I'm rolling the 149 titaniums, 97A nano rats. Got some pig rails on there. Let me know what you guys think about this board. I'm telling you, from like a very, very beginner skateboarder, that this board is helping me out more than any other board that I've ever tried. So you guys have a good night.